Okay, let's try this again. All right. Well, hello everyone. If you had joined us a second ago, talking about these crazy energies, right? We got booted off. So, trying this again. Yeah. So breathing in and breathing out and coming back into a space. I'm trying to remember what I was talking about. I was talking about the Schumann's and how it's been just really high. We've had a lot of white and red energies, which are just really asking us to kick things up. And in order to kick things up, we need to let some things go. And so that's what we're going to do today. And as well as the Schumann's being high, and all the other all the other energies that are going on in the universe and in the with solar flares, Mercury is starting to ramp up to go into a retrograde. So we're in what's called the shadow. So Mercury in retrograde is where it looks like, or we feel like, Mercury is moving backwards, or the Earth is moving backwards, because Mercury is actually going past the Earth out in the universe. So I always say it's like one of those, if you're sitting in a car and you're not really paying attention, and then the car next to you starts moving, and then all of a sudden you feel like you're moving. It's kind of that wobbly feeling. But it also, Mercury in retrograde gets a bad rap, kind of like how the full moon used to. Mercury in retrograde is asking us, or really getting in our face, our triggers. Okay, so the Schumann's is really high, asking us to let go of some stuff. Then Mercury is going into retrograde, which is really amping that up. Like if you're feeling more triggered, more angry, more weepy, it's just Mercury is there reminding us that we still have these triggers. And yes, we can go and be like, oh, Mercury's in retrograde again. Oh, goodness. Or we can approach it like a dear friend and say, hello. Okay, I see what you're trying to teach me, show me that this trigger is still happening. It's still there, even though I don't want to look at it. So then we get that, we get those feelings. And as long as we can be mindful and aware of them, then that's where the healing comes in. It's about not getting into the heaviness of it, but looking at it and going, I see that. I see where I'm still holding on to that. Let's heal it. Let's transmute that energy. And again, we can kind of crunch up and not want to be around it, or we can embrace it. So it's always a decision. What do you want to do? Where do you want to be? What do you want to look at? Because if we keep ignoring them, that doesn't make them go away. So, all right. And the triggers are also showing us agreements and contracts that we've made. So it's a really great time to just observe what your feelings are, what your mind chatter is. I recently did a class, and I wasn't going to go to the part about perfection. And I realized that I had an agreement that went back generations, but I agreed to it, that if I can't do something perfectly, why bother doing it? Whew. So that was a big one for me, because that was holding me back. When I went into the meditation, it was like I had this huge weight on my back that would not allow me to move forwards. So that was one of those big aha moments. So where are your aha moments? Where can you look at what you need to release? Okay, so I won't take up time today or right now, but maybe get a piece of paper. Yes, Virgo energy. I am a Virgo, so we can't do things right, or perfectly. But yeah, so take that time to maybe today or tomorrow or whenever over the next couple of weeks to really just sit and like get a piece of paper and just jot down any thought that comes in your head. Any thought. It doesn't matter. Just a thought that comes in. Okay? And then for like a minute, just whatever random stuff, because some of it's going to be completely random and some of it's going to have deep meaning. Okay? So then go through those and look at which ones kind of get you. They tag you, they pull you in. And which ones are like, I don't even know why that was a thing. Why did that pop in my head? Those things, maybe just put a line through them right now. Circle the ones that are bigger triggers for you. And just look at what the agreement is with it. Kind of like, can't do anything perfect? Don't bother doing it. Okay? Okay. So normally we start with blowing into the stick and releasing. So today we're going to do things a little differently, okay? Because we want to look at these things, okay? And, you know, when I first started my journey, I was one of those, and that probably goes back to that Virgo energy, right? That I had to look under every rock. I had to look under every boulder. I had to look under every little minute grain of sand and look at my triggers and really like look at them and examine them and go through. We don't have to do all of that. There are things that, like those little glands that are an irritant. That's like, why is this still here? Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay, we don't have to examine everything. Sometimes just acknowledging that, oh, okay, I can't do that perfectly. Is that going to hold me back? Nope, I'm ready to move forward. Okay. All right, so we're going to start with our meditation. And then when we come out, then we'll blow into the stick, because that'll give us more mindful or more consciousness of what we're blowing into that. Because let's get rid of those old contracts that don't serve us anymore. Okay. So let's take a couple of moments. We're going to ground. And we're going to come into the body, into the breath. Okay. So if you're comfortable with doing it, because sometimes I like to sit with my feet off the ground, but if you can get those feet on the ground, think about putting those roots down into the ground, because being grounded is super important right now. Make sure you keep drinking your water, stay hydrated. But put those roots down into the ground, deep, deep, deep. And do a little bit of that breathing where we breathe in the golden energy, breathe that up from Mother Earth through those roots, all the way up through the body, up through the crown, and out. And as you exhale, bringing that beautiful white light from the heavens, from the sky, from source, and bring it all the way down through the body, out those roots. Good. Breathing up the golden energy, breathing down the white light. A couple more breaths. Good. So that you're connected above and below, good and grounded. And then imagine or visualize yourself encased in a beautiful bubble of light. And this bubble keeps you protected. Only loving, positive energy can come through it. And anything that is not for your highest good, anything that it does not contribute to you and your energy, just allow that to bounce off and go back into the consciousness. And make sure that that bubble is all the way around. Good. All right. And then I want you to connect with your breath. Down into the heart. And that beats your heart. And just breathing into that heart space. That heart energy of universal love, divine love, whatever you want to call it. Good. And then imagine, because you're in a safe space, opening that heart and allowing that beautiful heart energy not only to fill your physical body, but to fill that bubble that is all around you. Just allowing that love, that light, that universal love to fill that whole energetic body. And if you happen to notice any heavy energies hanging out in that bubble, just visualize that love and light surrounding it, transmuting it, transforming it. And release it out of your energetic body and allow it to go back to source. Good. A few more breaths here. All right. Now I'd like for you to imagine going into that heart space, that heart energy. And inside of that heart energy, you find a beautiful fire burning. And just connect in with that fire for a moment. Notice if it needs a little oxygen, if it's small, or is it overly burning? And maybe just needs to be shifted a little bit. And that's going to depend on where you're at in your day, what you need for the day. Just take a moment though to tend your fire. See what it needs. And then you notice some wood next to it, some logs. And on those logs, there's the word of a trigger on there. And it can be broad, like maybe anger, sorrow. It can be something specific. And as you hold that log in your hands, I'd like for you to release whatever that feeling is that comes up with that trigger. Maybe it's just putting all your anger into it for right now. Maybe it's putting all your sadness. Maybe it's just putting the story that's coming up right now for you. Just allowing it to all come out of your body, your physical body, your energetic body, the mental and emotional bodies. And when you're ready, put it into your fire, allowing it to be transmuted, transformed. Letting all that heavy energy be released. And we're going to bring one more log into that fire. So again, picking it up. And whether the word is on it or you put it on it, by all means, please do that. Putting all that energy, that story, what agreements are coming up with it? What contracts? Is there someone that needs to be forgiven? Do you need to forgive yourself? Good. And just feel all that energy flowing out of your body into that log. And put it in. Releasing it, letting it go, no more attachments to it. And again, whether it's a story, a person, all good. And when you're ready, put that in the fire, watching it being transmuted and transformed. Letting the energy of that be released. You don't need to carry it anymore. Good. And now what I'd like for you to do is breathe in all the energy back that you've given to that. Bringing it all back in with your breath, breathing in, calling it back. And as you exhale, what do you want all of that energy now to help you with? Is there a project? Is there an intention that you want to bring back into your life? Just allowing yourself to call back that energy. Good. And from either log. And you're always welcome to come back to this little meditation here and throw more in. Or maybe as you go through your day, you notice those thoughts, those triggers. What else can be thrown into the fire for you to release and let go? And then make sure you bring your energy back. Call back your energy. And remember at the end of your day to call back your energy. Going through, having conversations, work, doing your work. It all requires energy. So remember to bring it all back. Good. Last nice deep breath, calling back your energy. Good. And then when you're ready, walking back out the door of your heart, closing that door firmly behind you. Remembering to cloak your bubble that's around you so that other people can't see it. It's not for them, it's for you. And remembering that if you want to share that energy with other people, then doing it consciously. Good. Nice deep breath in and out. Coming back into the room. And so that's why I wanted to wait until the end to do our stick. So as you come back, are you still feeling it? Is there something that needs a little more to be released? If there is, just breathe it right into the stick. And again, breathing in, blowing it into the stick. One more time. And out. Good. Putting it into the fire. And we'll see how this goes with the air conditioning blowing right now. Probably make it burn pretty quick. And that's okay. Let all of that go. No attachments. Allowing any cords that are attached to it to be burned away, to be released. Good. Just letting it all go. Whatever that was pretty good. That was some big energy that just came out of that. Nice. All right. Making sure that you're all filled up again. And when we're all filled up, okay, last little bit. Good. When we're all filled up, then other stuff can't get in. Right? All right. Check in one last time. Breathe in, breathe out. And keep going. You've got this. And the love and the light inside of me so honors the love and light inside of you. So much love. So much gratitude for each of you. Have a wonderful rest of your day.